Welcome back to Glick Roofing Systems. Today we're going to cover a topic that we get a lot, a question we get a lot is, do commercial roof coatings work? This is going to be a two-part because of the length of time it takes to cover this. Let's dive right into part one. So we're going to break down some of the myths, we're going to break down some of the facts, and then we're going to break down kind of the general gist of what a commercial roof coating is, the different elements of it, the different types of coatings, and how they perform and how we use them here at Glick Roofing Systems. So here are some common myths about roof coatings. Number one, roof coatings don't work. So the response to that is yes, roof coatings do work. When installed properly, some fluid applied systems are as good as or even better than the original roof. This being because you have a seamless monolithic kind of finish on it. Many manufacturers offer 10, 12, 15, or even 20-year system warranties. These warranties can include a labor and material warranty, a full NDL, which is what that would be called, or just a material warranty. If you have a labor and material warranty, every manufacturer will require an annual maintenance. What does that consist of? An annual maintenance is just cleaning a roof, doing any kind of preventative work, and so on. Just like, think of like a car. If you bought a car and they say, well, it has a 36,000 mile factory warranty. Well, that doesn't mean that you just go drive the car for 36,000 miles and you never change the oil, you never do any maintenance on it. Obviously that wouldn't work, and nor would the manufacturer stand behind that. Same goes for roof coatings. Just because you don't see a roof very much because it's up above your head and it's not something that you look at every single day, doesn't mean it doesn't require maintenance, even if you have a warranty on it. A warranty on any roof substrate or any roof whatsoever, those warranties will require maintenance done to them. Otherwise, there's no manufacturer that's going to stand behind a warranty where you can just make a claim and say the roof isn't working and get paid for that. The first sign of maintenance being required on a roof is typically a leak. And if, say, you do a restoration or a coating or a new roof and you don't do anything with that roof for say 3 or 4 years and a leak shows up, then that's the problem, because the leak probably wouldn't show up if there was maintenance done on the roof. Number two, restoring my roof will disrupt the flow of work. That is a big myth when it comes to coatings or restoration. Let's just say you have a metal industrial warehouse and you want to restore the roof and we're coming out to do it. The only thing we typically require is a space to set up trailers, equipment, materials, and then we might ask you to move the vehicles away from the building on days where it's being sprayed around the perimeter. Other than that, there's usually no disruption. Number three, all reputable manufacturers require that their contractors be approved to install their coating systems. Anyone can install it. So that is a huge myth in the roof coating. Anyone could install it, cheaper is better. If a manufacturer does not require proper training, stay away. So if you have a contractor that is proposing to do your roof and they aren't giving you a manufacturer warranty, then that's a problem, because that typically means that maybe they didn't go through all of the training, that they're just giving you an in-house kind of warranty, and there's no kind of checks and balances there with the coating manufacturer if they aren't giving you a manufacturer warranty, because now they can just buy it and go slop it on, and then whatever happens and you're at the mercy of the contractor. The lowest bid might not be the most qualified bid. Typically that is the case. Most of the time in the roof coating industry, if you're the lowest bid, you're getting somebody that maybe hasn't gone through as much training, maybe they don't have workers' comp, maybe they don't have in-house crews, all kinds of different things that you should do your due diligence on and check on that. You need to review each proposal and weigh it against the price. Compare apples to apples. If somebody is, say, $50,000 and the next guy's 30, what is he proposing and what is this guy proposing? And you compare them apples to apples. There's a huge difference between painting a roof white and installing an energy-saving coating system that extends the roof's service life. I have had situations to where I proposed a roof restoration to this guy on a metal roof, and he calls me the next day and he said, I've got another guy here that's willing to do, you're 4 times higher than him. And so I said, okay, well, let's look at this, let's compare it apples to apples. What I was being compared to, first off, we have a 7-step system that includes washing the roof, priming, going into every detail. All of this guy was doing was going up there and spraying a roof white roof coating on top of the roof. He didn't even have in his proposal, he was cleaning the roof. He wasn't even washing the dirt off. So you have to do your due diligence and check the apples to apples comparison. So the in-house warranty my contractor gives me is good enough. Okay, so I think that's false, and here's why. When, again, kind of touching base to what I just covered, is if you have a contractor that's doing your work and then he's proposing a manufacturer warranty, now he's held to the standard of the manufacturer, meaning that manufacturer is doing checks and balances on the system. He's proven himself that he can get a manufacturer warranty, but if they're not, maybe some of them could get a manufacturer warranty, but why aren't they filing it with the manufacturer? That should be the question that is asked. Why is it that they're just not bothering to file it with the manufacturer so that you can get the peace of mind from the manufacturer? Because there's a whole process that goes into filing a manufacturer warranty. You have to send the manufacturer pictures of the day-to-day of everything that you're being done. So that is creating the checks and balances to make sure you're doing the work right. If you're just giving an in-house warranty, who's checking the quality? And so you should definitely be asking the question is, why are they just giving an in-house warranty? The second thing about in-house warranties is, again, you're completely at the mercy of the contractor as to whether that contractor goes out of business. In the 6 years I've been in this business, I personally know 14 companies who started doing roof coatings, and none of them are in business today. None of the 14 people. That's just who I know personally in a 1 or 2 state area. What about all of the rest of them? So if you're getting a manufacturer warranty and your contractor goes out of business, that warranty still exists. The manufacturer we work with mostly, our biggest manufacturer supplier that we work with, there is a roof here in Nashville that another contractor did that didn't work. That contractor went out of business, but the manufacturer is still taking care of that customer because there was a manufacturer warranty filed. So the manufacturer is still taking care of that customer to this day, 10 years later, even though the contractor went out of business. So you always want a manufacturer warranty. Let's cover a bit on what is a urethane coating. Polyurethane roof coatings form an incredibly durable and flexible monolithic membrane layer that can effectively withstand the daily expansion and contraction, thermal movement of roof structures, as well as the damaging effects of ponding water. They are also more impact resistant than other coating materials, making them an ideal for use on roofs with high traffic areas. Urethane coatings are perhaps best known for having an outstanding adhesion. They will fully adhere to the most conventional commercial roofing substrates, including metal, modified bitumen, built-up roofs, spray polyurethane foam, concrete deck, EPDM, TPO, and other single-ply membranes. A urethane roof is an incredibly durable roof if you have a urethane base. If you get it on like your skin, it takes weeks to come off. It adheres to everything it touches. There are 2 types of urethane roof coatings, a lymphatic and ceramic. Each type is best suited for specific roofing environments and applications. So the one that we typically use is the ceramic urethane, and it's not quite as UV stable, but we also do a top coat on that. So we wouldn't do like the urethane as your finish coat. So we protect it with another coat, but it adheres really well and then it latches on to everything else. So where that would come into play for us is what we would call our Urasil system, and that we would typically use if you're trying to restore a flat roof and you have a dry substrate, like the insulation you have in there is dry. Let's say it's going over a TPO. You don't have a saturated roof. You don't have a bunch of moisture in your roof. We would do a urethane base and then a high solid silicone top on that roof. And that has made an incredibly durable roof system for us for a long time now, to where we typically don't have any issues with that system. That's it for part 1. If this is helpful, please like, share, comment, subscribe below. If there's anything I've missed that you feel like should be addressed, please comment it below. We read every comment. Join us next week for part 2.